Hello my dear champions, how are you all? So I hope your exam went fantabulous, and if you are watching me live, please let me know that you are watching me, right? Just let me check if the live stream is working or not. Yes. So how was your paper? And so I can see some of you have commented during your exam full theory, and someone is saying easy, etc, etc. Please, if you are joining me right now, please let me know how was your exam, and I will definitely giving you the paper key. So first thing first, go to your paper, and I am going to discuss, I think, AS2, okay, paper code A2 or AS2. Okay, now first thing first, what you have to do, go to your question paper, open your question paper and find this question. Just let me adjust the camera setting a little bit so that you can see the questions clearly. Okay, I hope this is clear now. Okay, so now first go to your question paper, find this question and start from this question. Okay, generally each paper have their different starting point. First find this question. Okay, this will be our question number 1. Okay, so if go to this question, find this question, and onwards it will be straightforward. No need to change anything, so it will come one after another. But first question you have to match this. Okay, yes. So I will explain everything, but first let me give you the answer key of the paper, because you have a paper tomorrow as well. You do not have a lot of time to waste, so I will give you the answer key first, and if you have any other doubts I will discuss those specific cases. So first, question number 1, option 2 is correct. Okay, please tick the answer and check if you are correct or not. Okay, so find this question, match the question, tick the answers with me, and then if you have any doubts, any questions, please ask me. This will also give you how many marks you can score. So question number 2, okay, Bohr's second postulate implies quantization of. So question number 1 was the radius of first orbit is etc etc, what is the potential energy and kinetic energy etc. So the answer key for that is 2. Okay, next question is Bohr's second postulate implies the quantization of angular momentum of electron. Option 3 is correct. Okay, yes, I know time that I will explain everything, don't worry. Now question number 3, an electron transition takes place from excited state to ground state in hydrogen atom. Then what is the correct answer for this? It is kinetic energy increases but potential energy and total energy decreases. Kinetic energy is positive, other energies are negative, that's why they decrease. Now let's move on to question number 4. Question number 3 was 1. Question number 4, N-type and P-type semiconductor can be obtained. N-type and P-type semiconductor can be obtained. N-type means pentavalent, which is phosphorus, and P-type means trivalent, which is indium. So option 3 is correct. So option 3 is correct answer for this. Next, in which of the figure diode is reverse bias? So reverse bias means this side will be negative, this side will be positive. So this is the case where diode is reverse biased. Okay. Now next is question number 6. A wafer of pure germanium crystal has 2 parts. So what is the type of X and Y? X is N-type, X is N-type, Y is P-type, and it is reversed bias. Okay, it is reversed biased. Okay, so N, P and reverse bias. So option 4 is correct for question number 6. Now question number 7. Question number 7 is from the graph of angle. So if you are those who have attended my morning session, I was discussing the same question. Someone asked me actually, and then also we have discussed it. So the solution for this question will be root 3. The solution for this question is root 3. Diffractive index of the material is root 3. Now question number 8. Which of the following circuits correct for verification of Ohm's law? There are only one experimental based question this year, and the correct answer for this is option number 2, positive. So the ammeter should be connected to the positive, then voltmeter should also be connected to the positive, so that the current is passing through this and you are getting a positive voltage, positive current. So correct answer for this question is option number 2, that is question number 8. Now question number 9. Match the physical quantities given in list 1 with dimensions. Now this question might be tricky, but the actual question is actually super easy, because capacitance is only quantity which is related to charge in terms related to ampere. Okay, if you see all others are not related to ampere, so in this match, even though the dimension of capacitance can be tricky, but if you remember that capacitance is related to current, torque, gravitational constant, Planck constant are not, then you will find that C is matching with 1, and there is only one match where C is matching with 1. So this is option 2. Okay, option 2 is correct for question number 9. Now next is a car covers. So this is a very typical question. We have solved similar question multiple times. So the answer for this question is 44.44 kilometers per hour. 44.44 kilometers per hour. Two bodies are projected with the same velocity. One is projected with an angle of 30 degrees and the other is 45 degrees. The horizontal, then the range of maximum heights is sine square 30 by cos sine square 45. Okay, sine square 30 by sine square 45. That is half by 1 by 4 by 1 by root 2, that will be 1:2. So the ratio of their maximum heights will be 1:2. Now question number 12, the velocity of a particle moving along x-axis is given by this formula. Now this is tricky. Okay, and first of all you have to find where the velocity is equals to 0. So you will find the value of x. I think if I remember, 1 will be 4, 1 will be 1. Okay, so these two locations velocity will be 0. So this is a quadratic equation, you have to solve it. Okay, but a factorization method is applicable over here, so you can find the factors. And now you have to find the corresponding acceleration. Acceleration is dv by dt. And once you have calculated dv by dt, you put the value, you will get one of them, one acceleration will be negative. So that is not the case. So the only possible case is this one. Okay, negative acceleration we will not consider. Now next question. Yes, I am doing as fast as possible, Shali Pasha. Okay, a man weighs 80 kg. He stands in a weighing scale. What is the weight when it is accelerating upward? It will be 128 kilograms. Option 4, 128 kilograms. A mass of M hang with light inextensible string shown in the figure. Find the tension. It will be mg. The answer for this question will be mg. Okay. Next, two bodies with kinetic energies in the ratio 3:1 are moving with linear momentum. The ratio of their masses will be 1:3. Ratio of their masses will be 1:3. Next question. A horizontal force of 5 Newton applied on a stationary body of mass 5 kg, which is initially at rest on a frictionless table. The change in kinetic energy of the body in 10 seconds, I think the answer will be 250 joules. Question number 16, 250 joules. Angular momentum of a moving body remains constant if net external torque is not applied. If no torque applied, then the angular momentum will remain constant. Next, if the earth were to suddenly contract to half its radius, what would be the duration? This will be 6-hour rotational motion question. Imagine a new planet having same density as that of Earth but 2 times bigger than the Earth in size. If the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth is g, then on the surface of the new planet will be 2g. Okay, size means radius. Size refers to radius. Okay, you just find the question and the question, remaining questions will follow this order. Okay, first you have to find the question first question. Okay, then it will automatically match remaining questions. So this is the order. Your starting question will be different, but once you find this question, the remaining questions you can follow through the order. After 60th question, you go back to the question number 1. So don't worry, whatever order you have received, that does not matter. So question number 20, the correct answer is option C. Okay, this point C is the correct answer. Okay, next. Instrument fitted with carburetor in the automobile provide the correct mixture. This works under the principle of Bernoulli's principle. There are 2 wires of same material and same length, while the diameter of the second wire is 2 times. Then the ratio of extension in the wire will be 4:1. Ratio of extension will be 4:1. Question number 23, in a capillary tube experiment, a vertical 30 semi long capillary. This is a very old question, came in one of the regional paper. The answer for this is 30 centimeter. Answer for this is 30 centimeter. In thermodynamic process, which of the following statement is not true? Okay, in an isothermal process, so isobaric process, pressure remains constant. Isochoric process, volume remains constant. This is wrong statement. Isobaric process, volume remains constant. The graph pressure PV graph. So as I mentioned, if there is a graph based question, 90% chance this is the pattern. Again, the pattern is repeated this year as well. Okay, a mass of 1 kg executing SHM. 6 cos omega t plus pi by 4. What is the maximum kinetic energy? Maximum kinetic energy will be 18 joules. Maximum kinetic energy will be 18 joules. Next, a source frequency nu gives 6 beats. The answer for this will be 206 hertz. The answer for this will be 206 hertz. Now next is question number 28. Following are the statements of few processes taking place in nature. Okay, which of the amongst processes are irreversible nature? All of them are irreversible in nature. All of them are irreversible in nature. So question option 4 is correct. Okay, next. An electron falls through a distance 1.5 centimeter. This is a lengthy question, but solvable, not difficult. Answer for this will be 2.9 into 10 to the power of minus 9, right? Yes, answer will be 2.9 into 10 to the power of minus 9. This is tricky question. This is one of the tricky question of this paper. As I mentioned, there will be 10 tricky questions. So this is one of the trickiest question, and answer for this question will be 3. Answer for this will be 3, q by 4 epsilon naught. Next, consider 3-point charges. Here net flux through S1 is minus q by epsilon naught. Okay, S2 is 0. S2 is 0 and S3 is minus 2q by epsilon naught. Okay, so 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1 is option 4. Okay, so 31 is 4. Next, parallel plate capacitor has a uniform electric field E. So for this, the energy, total energy will be half epsilon naught E square into A into D. Okay, slightly tricky formula, but if you remember, this is energy density. So if you multiply volume to the energy density, you get the total energy. Okay, now next, in the circuit shown figure, the potential difference across 4 microfarad capacitor is 9 volt. Okay, so this is question number 33. Yes. Now let's move on. An electric dipole of dipole moment P is placed. The torque on the dipole is P cross E. Correct statement. The potential energy is minus P dot E. Correct statement. The net force on the dipole is not 0. This is wrong statement. So statement 1 and 2 are correct. 1 and 2 only are correct. Okay, so 34 option 2 is correct. Now let's move on to next 35. 200 joules of work is done moving a charge 5 coulomb from point A. Where potential is minus 20 volt. The 35th question will be option 2. It will be plus 20 volt. Okay, you have to take VB minus VA. VA is minus 20 volts. It will be 20 volt only. This similar question I have discussed in my morning's lecture, also in the previous yesterday's lecture also. So what is the answer for this question? it will be 4 ampere, 2.5 ampere and 1 ampere. 5 minus 1, 4, 4 minus 1.5 is 2.5, 2.5 minus 1.5 is 1. Okay, so 4, 2.5 and 1 ampere. Next, the number of electrons moving per second through the filament of lamp 60 watt operating at this range, what will be the value? 3.1 into 10 to the power of 18. 3.1 into 10 to the power of 18. Next, given below are two statements. Statement number 1, resistivity of the conductor independent. This is wrong statement. Resistivity of semiconductor decreases with increase. This is a correct statement. Okay, correct answer is statement 1 is false, statement 2 is true. Next, current flowing through a wire increases linearly, so you have to use half current into time, that is area under the graph gives you the current, so this will be 20 coulomb. This will be 20 coulomb. Next, in a conducting region 10 to the power of 19 electron, 10 to the power of 19 protons move left while alpha particles move right. The correct answer will be 3.2 ampere towards right. Question number 40. Okay, now let's move on. A point charge is placed in a moving train, a passenger sitting in a train and person B. So person A observes only electric field, person B observes both electric and magnetic field. So from there, correct answer is B observes both electric and magnetic field. Question number 42. So if you solve this question, you will get that radius of the alpha particle is more than proton and that is more than electron. Okay. Next, Biot-Savart's law indicates V and B are perpendicular to each other, so option 2 is correct. Next, two identical circular current loops. If you solve it, you will get this as your answer. Mu naught by 6. This is little lengthy question, in another lengthy question and slightly tricky question. Okay, but not difficult. If you solve it, you will be able to solve it. So answer for this question will be mu naught I 16 root pi r square root of root 2 plus 1 I cap plus j cap. Next, if a paramagnetic bar is brought near a magnet, both poles will attract it. Both poles individually will attract it. Okay, because it is moving in the magnetic field, so it will be attracted by both poles. Pick the wrong statement about magnetic substances. Substances with less than -1, greater than -1, less than 0 are diamagnetic. Correct statement. Substances with chi very greater than 1 is paramagnetic. This is ferromagnetic. Substances with chi very less than 1 is ferromagnetic. This is actually diamagnetic. Okay, substances with mu r very greater than 1 are ferromagnetic. So this is also correct statement. So 1 and 4 are correct. So 1 and 4 are correct. I think this question, okay, pick out the wrong statement. Sorry, wrong statement is 2 and 3. Wrong statement is 2 and 3. So correct answer is option 3. Option 3 is correct. Next, work function of the metal is maximum energy which is given to electron. 47th question is option 3. Minimum energy required to electron to eject from the surface. Variation of photoelectric graph, I told you in the morning lecture as well, in the previous lectures as well. So the photoelectric current graph is this. Now next, Faraday-Henry's experiment coil is connected. 49th question, long question. 49th is 4th. So answer will be only D. Answer will be only D. When the coil and the magnet are moved without relative motion between them, there will be no deflection. Okay, coil and magnet are moved without relative motion means there is no flux linked with the flux change is not happening. So in that case, there will be no motion. In this case, it will be BVL when it is within this range. BVL when as long as it is between 0 to B, there will be induction. As it moves away, there will be no change, so there will be no induction. So BVL when it is between 0 to B. In a circuit containing pure resistor connected to an AC, current and voltage are in same phase. Very easy question. Okay, not a difficult one. A light bulb rated 100 watt connected to source. What is the current? Current will be 4.454. current will be 0.454. Next, a small town with the demand. So this is another slightly lengthy question. Answer for this question problem will be 8 kilowatt. Little longer question. If you waste time on reading this question, actually only thing that you require is this voltage and this power and the resistance per unit length, and there are two wires. Two wires is there, so you have to multiply the result with 2. Okay. Next, match the following Maxwell's equation. So Maxwell's equation is Gauss's law of electrostatics is this, Gauss's law of magnetism is this, okay, Faraday's law is this, and Ampere's law is this. So 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2. So option 1 is correct. Option 1 is correct for 54. Next, 55. Another easy question. Angle of reflection is equals to 30 degrees. Okay, and a value of alpha is 90 minus 30, that is 60 degrees, and angle of deviation 180 minus 2i, which is 120 degrees. So it will be 312. So option 3 is correct for 55. 56. So 56, the answer will be, if the ray is parallel to the principal axis, it passes through F. So correct answer is option 2, that is C. Next, incorrect statement about refractive index. It depends upon angle of incidence. Okay, refractive index does not depend on angle of incidence. It depends on the wavelength. It depends on the material. Okay. Next, the critical angle for this question, the answer will be V by sin theta. It will be V by sin theta. Next, what is the range of electromagnetic spectrum is considered as light? Here they should have mentioned visible light. So the spectrum length is 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. That is called visible light. In Young's double slit experiment, how many maximum can be seen? So the answer for this question will be 2, n is equal to 2, so 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, that will be 5. Okay, so correct answer for this will be 5. Okay, now tell me. Sufyan is saying, whosoever has sent the person who has sent the paper, he has not attempted many of the questions. Okay, the most of the paper was blank, but fortunately the person sent the paper was in very good mint condition. Thank you for sending the paper. I don't know, yes, paper was not as perfect, okay, but anyway, yes, all gone. Jayanti is saying all gone. Okay, so if you have any other doubts, Rakesh, don't say that. So chemistry ma'am will come in another 10 to 20 minutes. She will discuss the paper. You can check your answers there. Okay, and please mention how much you have scored in the exam. Motion is saying 21 in this paper range is not good. Because the paper level was, as I told you, as expected. 40 questions were really easily solvable. 10 questions were tricky, 10 questions was hard. Okay, as I mentioned, exam question paper pattern exactly came the same way. Okay, now I know many of you are waiting for tomorrow's lecture because mathematics exams is there. So even if you had followed, as I mentioned, if you had followed my 3-day lectures, 100 questions, 60 questions, 50 questions, you should be easily scoring 40 plus marks in this paper. Okay, many concepts came from the lectures, right? Yes, Shivappa, congratulations. Midat is saying, sir, silly mistakes, it can happen. Gau Krishna is saying 46 is not bad. Gau Krishna, 46 is not bad. Shivappa is saying Nischal 36 is not that good. Yes, Shivappa Sajan for 50 to 48. Once he is saying 48, once he is saying 50. Okay. Okay. Sufyan saying I solved all the questions correctly, but I still marked them wrong. Then who can help you? Sufyan, you cannot say that because the KCET exam authority will not accept your saying that okay, I will take your I will take your question paper and I will see that if you have answered it correctly or not. Okay guys, yes, MG is correct answer. Shibappa, MG is correct answer. Yes, correct, MG is correct. You can solve it multiple ways using Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem is not required. Even if you solve using tension thing also, you will because the angle is given 45 degree, that gives you the hint that T cos theta and T sin theta both are actually same, because cos theta and sin theta both are same. So whatever is mg on upside, same mg will be on the right side, so it will be mg only. Yes. Varupalayam, that's what I was talking about long time back. Start preparing, start giving mock tests. Mock tests are not for your exam, same questions will come in the mock test, but mock tests are basically for your time preparation, time advantage that you might gain only from solving more and more papers. This year paper was easy. Anyway guys, see you in another live later on. Okay, not today, obviously your KCET exams are, physics is over, tomorrow is your mathematics, and those who have biology paper, wait for Ekta ma'am, she will come and explain the chemistry paper as well, and all the best for your tomorrow's exam as well. And Ankit sir and Jasmine ma'am will take parallel lives, because obviously both of you have exams tomorrow, and those who are appearing for engineering, please attend Ankit sir's lecture. Those who are attending for biology, they can attend Jasmine ma'am's lecture as well. Okay, all the best for tomorrow's exam. See you soon. Till then, bye.